You had been renting a basement apartment from Miss Johnson. First year and a half, no real problems. Then things got nasty. You each accused the other of pulling a knife. You, sir, were arrested. While you were away, Miss Johnson, you changed the locks on the door. You, sir, claim that she then raided your room, took your cash out of your room, and took personal property. You are now suing for $5,000. Miss Johnson, you deny having done that.
Yes, sir.
In fact, you are countersuing Mr. Budhan here for $5,000 yourself because you claim he damaged the apartment. All right, Mr. Budhan, why don't you tell us, how do you come about to rent a room in Miss Johnson's house?
I was at a garage working on my truck, and you know, I was speaking to a colleague of mine. That's when he gave me a phone number in which I contacted a tenant that was at the house at the time. And he gave me her number, that's Miss Johnson's number. She rented me the basement apartment.
Miss Johnson, how was he as a tenant? Did he pay his...
Very bad. When he first started, you know, it was his girlfriend and her daughter. He was okay tenant then, but then he turned into a monster.
What did he do to make you think that he had become a monster?
Well, I mean, he was always late with the rent, and whenever I asked him, he would argue or something like that.
Mr. Budhan, how would you describe your relationship with Miss Johnson?
It's like I have a watchdog over me. I wasn't comfortable being there, to be honest. And
what do you mean a watchdog?
Okay, if someone come to visit me, she would say mean stuff to them. It's always a lady.
We know that there were some problems where you each accused each other of doing violent things to one another. Tell me about that. When did this sort of go off the rails here and get into a nasty situation?
Around 11th of January, my son was visiting me, right? I didn't pay December rent and January rent. My son came to visit me. I was trying to hurry up to take him back home to his mom. I went outside to put some stuff in the car for him. Good thing I have him by my side. When I go back to try the door, she locked me out. She used a piece of wood to jam the door so I can't go in.
Did you try and communicate with her to find out why she had done that?
I went around the back, I saw her in the kitchen, and I tried to conversate with her that, why are you locking me out? She's saying, how did you get in my house? Like, what are you doing here? Who are you? That's how she was behaving.
Miss Johnson, do you know what he's talking about?
Yes, Your Honor. That was later on when I had the order of protection against him, Your Honor. So I locked the door.
I want to find out how we went from you paying your rent for, what, a year and a half?
Yeah, a year and a half.
On time to all of a sudden you fall behind 1 month and you say she prevents you and your son from going back inside your apartment.
I came in one evening to rest, to go back out to work on a truck, me and another colleague. While I was there, I got a phone call from another trucker friend. They're on the phone speaking to him. When I heard, boom, 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 get out here. I'm here to and I'm like, that sounds like my landlord. This doesn't sound good. So I tell him to get off my phone, let me call the cops. So I called 911. And just as I called 911, they're waiting. I saw the lights outside flashing through the window. I put on my camera and I go to the door. She was there swearing and all of that and messing up my stuff and all of that.
Why don't we get to that video? I understand you have that video here. Why don't we get to this video?
You're going to go put on your knife.
You're a nasty
And that's your problem, because I not have sex with you. Every woman come here to me, you scare them away. So that's your problem?
Misbehave like that. That's why you misbehave like that. You never got a problem. You get up the people that live inside.
That's why your man beat you, because you come in to look.
Inside you and them can't come now because of you. You take over the whole part, please. The whole pussy part.
I'm videoing you. Just know that. Just know that. Just know that. This woman come down here, attack me with a knife. I call in the cops, she won't go put it down. You understand? See? This is how she's behaving, and I swear to God, you're going to pay for it. This is how she behaving.
Was that the date that you got arrested?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So I see in your complaint, you have accused her of pulling a knife on you, and you, Miss Johnson, accuse him of pulling a knife on you.
Yes.
Who called the police?
I called the cops. She called the cops.
We both called the cops.